Narcissists will use your weaknesses against you. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about narcissists will use your weaknesses against you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real with you. Narcissists, they like to use a lot of things against people. And I already did a message that was talking about narcissists will use God and the Bible against you. So if y'all didn't check that out, go ahead and check that out if you want to, you know what I'm saying? But let's move on to the next thing that narcissists will use against you. Narcissists would use your weaknesses against you. And what do I mean by that? A narcissist, it's like they kind of study people in a way. Narcissists study people, and this is one of the main weaknesses they like to use against people. They're going to find the person that's unable to stand up for themselves. Oh yeah, narcissists like to mess with people who cannot stand up for themselves, man. Bruh. Narcissists, these are the main people they love to mess with. People who cannot stand up for themselves. That's a weakness. When you cannot stand up for yourself, they see that as a weakness. So they're going to be like, okay, that person can't stand up for themselves. They study you, bro. They study you. They like, okay, you can't stand up for yourself. Here they come. I'm telling you, bro. A narcissist will see like, hey, bro, you can't stand up for yourself for real? Okay. That's when they're going to abuse you. That's when they're going to mistreat you. They're going to be cruel to you, man. They're going to do you straight wrong, bro. Because they're going to be like, hey, bro, that person, they don't have the heart. They don't have the guts to stand up for themselves. That's the one that I'm going to attack. That's my target. It's like these narcissists be picking their targets very, bro, they know how to pick their targets. When you cannot stand up for yourself, they coming after you because they pick their targets, bro. These narcissists, they know how to pick their targets. They not going to be out here messing with somebody who stand up for themselves like that, bro. Not on that level, bro. They going to find that person who just cannot stand up for themselves. They have such a big heart. They have a loving, kind heart. Narcissists like to mess with people who have a big heart and their loving heart and the kind heart, but they just can't stand up for themselves. It's just not in them. You know what I'm saying? It's not in them to stand up for themselves like that. So they gonna mess with that person, man. I'm telling you, man. When a narcissist see that you cannot stand up for yourself and you cannot defend yourself, or you're just not in a position of power to do so, oh man, they're gonna abuse you. And you gotta understand, there's narcissists at all levels. There's narcissists on a family level, on a neighbor's level, on a city level, on a political power level, on a job level, on a manager level, government level, all types of levels. Now there's narcissists out there to whereas the narcissist could be like a CEO of like a big company. And the narcissist is the head of the company. And the narcissist has all these employees and people working under that company. So what the narcissists like to do, they gonna use those people's weaknesses against them. Their weaknesses is they need that job. You know what I'm saying? Their weaknesses is they are employed under this narcissist. So now the narcissist is like, okay, y'all need me, huh? I'm y'all boss. Y'all need me. So they gonna abuse their power against their workers. The people working for them in their company, the narcissist is gonna abuse them because that narcissist know, bro, if they try to like stand up for themselves, I'm just gonna fire them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like narcissists abuse power in multiple ways. You got narcissistic parents out there. They will use the fact that they will use the weakness of the kids. You know what I'm saying? They will pretty much abuse the power of being a parent against their kids. They will abuse the power of being a parent against their kid. Because bro, there's power in being a parent. Because the kid is just a kid, bro. And you the parents, like you have power. You have a certain power that you can abuse over your kids. So now the parents could turn into narcissists and they could abuse their kids because they exploiting the weakness because they have that parental power over their kids. So some narcissists like to abuse power to exploit the weaknesses of the people under them. You know what I'm saying? But narcissists will try to find your weakness, man, and they will try to exploit it. And one thing about narcissists, bro, they study people. They just look at you. Oh, you can't stand up for yourself? Oh, you my next target. You can't stand up for yourself. Man, them narcissists leave. If you notice something about narcissists, when they get around people who really just stand up for themselves, who do not play at all, bro, they really like not playing, bro. Oh, them narcissists ain't messing with those. They get quiet as a mouse. Have you noticed something about narcissists? When they get around people who really are stand-up type people, they really do not play, them narcissists be quiet as a mouse. But when they get around people who are like very timid and shy and unable to stand up for themselves, oh, now the narcissist turn into the devil. Now the narcissist turn into a big demon. Why? Because they are exploiting the weaknesses of people, man. That's what these narcissists like to do. They like to exploit the people, man, who are either shy, timid, cannot stand up for themselves. They have a kind heart. They have a loving heart, but they are unable to stand up for themselves. They love those type of people, man. Narcissists would tell those people sick things. Man, these people would tell you the sickest things. You got some parents out there, they would tell their kids the most sickest things, man. Just straight verbal abuse, man. Just telling them the most degrading, nastiest things. Because they abusing their power of being a parent over the kid, bro. Know what I'm saying? There's just different levels of just narcissism, man. Different levels of narcissism in all types of places. And bro, narcissism ain't nothing but the devil. That's all it is. God did not tell us to be in bondage to these narcissists. God wants us to be free from these narcissists. They are nothing but the devil. Narcissists ain't nothing but the devil. And God wants us to be free from them, man. Even kids could be narcissists towards their parents, because their parents could be like unable to stand up for themselves. So now the kid could try to like bully their parents for gifts and this and that. Like they will try to bully their parents because their parents cannot stand up for themselves. So it could go any types of ways. You get what I'm trying to say? Like the narcissist who is the kid will exploit the fact that their parents have a big heart and their parents is unable to stand up for themselves, and they could use that against their parents to pretty much just make them like put them in bondage to where they gotta buy them all this extra stuff, and if they don't buy it, then you know what I'm saying, they gonna just develop an attitude. The kid is gonna develop an attitude and this and that. So I'm trying to tell you, bro, narcissists, bro, they will find your weakness and they will use it against you, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's pretty much everything I wanted to say, man. Feel free to reach out to me on my website, and also feel free to check out the open chat rooms page on my website as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Peace.